it going, everybody? Welcome back. Asian got me here to bring you another video. This time talking about the dog shit that is Disney's Marvel's Echo. Now, they've gotten quite a bit of flack from some people, other people praising it heavily, mostly because they're being very inclusive, because they have an indigenous deaf amputee, and that's supposed to make this series good. Not to mention changing the character's powers from something that was actually badass to something pretty fucking stupid. And you got a culmination of just bad writing, bad character development, and bottom tier choreography. And I know there's gonna be some people saying, "Oh, this is not how it's done. Like, you don't know this." Okay, well, we've seen John Wick, we've seen other, recent films and shows that do fight scenes beautifully. So, with Marvel having as much money at their expense, they shouldn't be this faulty. But yet, people are running away, dropping out. There was the guy who was gonna play Sentry. Yeah, he walked away from the Thunderbolts. So, you kind of have people now being a little bit more wary to work with Marvel, except for the, people not as smart to be like, hey, maybe this job career won't be going in that field that we want it to go in, at least superheroes right now, since story writing has been crap. The heroes are just basically being agenda driven instead of entertaining us, and they think that everything needs to be built upon one film after the other when you can have standalone films just on their own, i.e. Guardians 3, where it was a very self-contained film, didn't really say shit about anything else going on in the Marvel Universe other than the Guardians. But I'm not the only one that has, stuff to say. They had an interview with Screen Rant, and let's hear from them directly.
That are good can stand alone on their own. I think so many people feel like this project might be checking boxes in some way, but it's a great story first and foremost that happens to center around an indigenous Choctaw community and around a deaf indigenous protagonist.
Absolutely.
That I have a lot of hearing privilege.
Yeah.
I have a lot of hearing privilege, being somebody who walks around the world as a hearing person, and I think I was also honored to be able to begin to learn ASL. I'm still learning ASL and want to continue moving forward long after this project. So yeah, I just felt really fortunate and.
All right, so that's one bit right now. Anybody who is at default as a human, right, is now considered privileged to be able to hear, privileged to be able to see, privileged to be able to smell or taste or whatever the fuck, right? And it's pretty stupid that now we're having to be like, oh, you have hearing privilege. It's like, no, they have a disability and you should call it as such. Stop trying to sugarcoat what the fuck is going on. And when you have the added stuff of, now I'm blind privileged, right? Or seeing privileged, whatever the fuck they're gonna make up with now. Like, all this stuff is just so blatantly pandering, so straightforward of checking the boxes, as they were saying. And to try and code it any other way is a flat out lie. And I'm gonna show one more trailer. Might have to be a little finicky with the visuals and the audio because who knows if they'll copyright it. But we're gonna show a bit of a trailer as well for Echo, and same stuff of just like, I feel like this could have been done a lot better. They're trying to be more gritty and other crap like that, but honestly, they've lost a lot of audience members, mostly from calling us homophobic, transphobic, phobic to just not want to see your film even though it's not good. And they've also told us, hey, if you don't like it, don't show up. And so we didn't, and guess what? Those films did like dog shit. So last thing we're gonna go over, Oh, fucking hell. That's all I can say. It's just...
No, don't put that in the video.
Why? Why not? Oh no, we gotta take a pause. Fuck it though. I thought it was a little funny though. Hopefully you enjoyed the joke. Don't get too offended. But yeah, I don't know. This isn't really. This is Marvel's best thing. Hey, you know it's good when they're just dumping it all in one go, because that really shows the audience that we really care about this. When it was pushed back from October, I believe. It was supposed to be after Loki. No, it was actually supposed to be either before the Marvels or after. But whatever, obviously now it is after. Other than that, let me know down in the comments below what y'all thought. Was this was the criticism worthy? Was I being a bit too harsh? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, and good night. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.